Good evening, everyone. If you're a fan of Virginia authors, you might know the name Rita Mae Brown. The writer, who now lives in Charlottesville, is credited with coining the phrase, "Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment." Chances are Ms. Brown has never met Mickey Fleming, but unknowingly, she has described his life perfectly.
All right, guys, getting ready to get going. Good job.
Every Tuesday night, the main studio at Endorphin Fitness roars to life with a cycling and fitness class that is not for beginners.
If you do take a little rest, because we're going kind of for a long time.
Mickey Fleming is right in the middle of the action and right at home.
This one is tough today.
He is proof this kind of training works, having finished his first Ironman triathlon last September in Tennessee.
They come down that red carpet after 14 hours and 15 minutes in 102-degree weather. It was special. It was definitely something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Having run the Monument Avenue 10K and Richmond Half Marathon before, the toughest part of the Ironman for Fleming was swimming. He had to really start at the beginning for that part of the race.
I started swimming with the 4- and 5-year-old kids, learning how to blow bubbles, talk to the fishies, and listen to the fishies. Here I go in there, 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, tattoos and a mohawk, missing a finger. They thought I was either in a gang or on WWF.
Fleming covered more than 140 total miles, finishing his first Ironman. But he traveled much further than that just to get to the starting line. He went to work at the age of 14 to support his family, working as a busboy and waiter in various restaurants. Even though he was much younger than most of his coworkers, they treated him as an equal, and not always in the most positive ways.
Kitchen's right by the bar, and the bartender's making drinks for the guys working in the back. So, hey, I was a salad boy. Hey, give him a little drink too.
His drinking escalated to an average of a quart of vodka each day. At the age of 18, he tried cocaine for the first time. It wouldn't be his last.
We were at a party and other people were doing it, and it looked fun and it looked interesting, and then I did it and I liked it. I liked it too much.
Fleming spent the better part of the next 2 decades losing jobs, his home, and his family due to his alcohol and drug abuse.
It was unmanageable. My life became unmanageable. In my mind, I thought I was handling everything, but I wasn't.
He went to his doctor for treatment of high blood pressure, but got a much different diagnosis instead.
I went back the next day and he handed me a prescription, and I looked at it and it said Bliley's/Bennett, funeral, casket, coffin. It'll give you 6 months. Your liver's eating your kidney, your gallbladder's not working. Without a higher power or you getting your stuff straight, you got 6 months. Come on, here we go, Mick.
He spent 2 weeks detoxifying when a friend took him for a walk around Belle Isle.
Come on, through that line.
Walking turned into jogging, which turned into running. Fleming started using exercise as his main aid in recovery.
20 more seconds.
Mickey is now a regular at Endorphin.
Keep that cadence up.
And a regular in competition, be it running or triathlon.
Good job, guys.
He regrets nothing that he has done because it's all led him to where he is today.
Everything happens for a reason. You play your cards to the best of your ability. But the key is you learn from your mistakes. Now, you never know who you're inspiring and who you're going to help or who's watching you or who's feeding off of you. And so doing the next right thing and helping people is what I'm about now.
He shares his story with anyone willing to listen and regularly counsels people going through similar situations. Fleming is living proof that you can be so close to death and still be so full of life.
1 and done.
Nothing comes easy in life, And if I continue to put half as much effort into doing the next right thing and working hard as I did into drinking and drugging, then, like I said, the sky's the limit.
Nice job, everybody.
Fleming is headed to Puerto Rico later this month for a half marathon. He will race in Ironman events here in May and in Maryland later this summer. He's also coaching 10K training teams for the sports backers in advance of this year's event later this month. If you'd like to nominate someone to be profiled, just email us at beyondtheroster@WTVR.com. The news at 11 is coming right back.